All right, Freddy Faz gang, let's get into this. So, this is my little, like, video. This is my long video. Let's get into that. This is the long video. If you're choosing to watch this, hopefully, just Vinky, you were entertained and, inclined enough to watch this very, probably long video. I don't know, we're at 25 seconds now, but we might see. So, you're probably wondering, where is that? What is your classroom gonna look like in the future? I don't know. I have an idea. But it might be okay. So the way I'm envisioning it, right? Like, let me give you a visual. So that's my I don't know why my hold on. My what the freak? Hold on, my earbuds got connected to my computer. So so you can hear me better. They're my earbuds. 1 second. Thank you. Hold on. What was I saying? Oh, as you can see on my bed, it's very pink. It's very bright. Hey, turn Bluetooth off. Bluetooth, turn off. Sorry, I don't have technology skills. Shut up. Thank you. There we go. Okay. It says it's connected to my phone, so hopefully you can now hear me better. I'm gonna be turning on some background music. It's okay. You don't have to like it, but I need the background music. Okay? It's fine. It's fine. I really hope you like Linkin Park. That's what I'm going to be putting on. Let's do... No, I want Taylor Swift. Hold on. Guys, this is going to be very, like, ADHD brain right now. This is a very informal video. I hope you know. I am sorry if you did decide to click on this and then you get, like, you're inclined to watch the rest of it. It's fine. Hey, this is a safe space. Except for when it's not. And sometimes it is not a safe space. I don't know, I'm feeling very, I want reputation. Second. Okay, what's gonna be our background music? Oh wait, it might be copyrighted. Hold on. No music. Might get copyrighted. I don't want to be sued. So hopefully you didn't hear any of that. If this is a YouTube video, I think it might be a YouTube video. I do want to go on Pinterest though, and show you what, I mean, obviously, if you're watching this, I have probably already turned in my little collage or whatever I made. This is prior to what I make. So things might change, but I'm still gonna upload this because why not? Okay. So, sorry, that's my little juice. I'm gonna whip out the assignment sheet real quick to have material in my hands. So, okay. I am obviously going to be doing the final course option 2. I'm not gonna say that. I can't do that. So, okay, a multimodal non-text-based rendering of your dream classroom. This can take the form, for example, of a diorama, a miniature model, a digital rendering, a photo collage, or some other visual representation of your ideal teaching space. I'm going to be doing a photo collage, so what I'm going to be doing for that is literally downloading pictures from Pinterest, Amazon, other websites that I might use, because I want to start, like, collecting the items now. Like, some items, like, throughout these next 4 years. So when I have my actual classroom, I'm not going in there, like, bare. Like, it's not going to be bare. I will have decorations by then, as well as, like, outfits. So, okay. Some sort of description of the decorations throughout the room and their significance to you and your teaching identity. 2 points. Okay. So, this is an informal thing. Like I said, I don't want this one to be graded. The other one I'm going to turn in is probably the graded one. I don't know, I haven't made anything yet. So I'll probably like, this is the one I want you to watch. This is for the grade. Here is a video if you want to watch it. Like, this is the video that I will probably link in there. Be like, hey, if you want to watch a really long video of like deeper explanation and like it's a podcast, like you're watching. I don't know if you know who Brittany Broski is, Dr. Spanky, but this is gonna be like really informal, and I just don't have the space set up for it. It is Tuesday at 12:47. So also I'm sorry if I swallow and that makes you feel weirded out, but I will be drinking my juice. So I have a Pinterest board called want to know what it's called? Dream Classroom. And I am doing all of this based off of a Perry Meridian High School classroom. Okay? I want that to be known because my goal is to work at my high school. Okay? Okay? I know I've been in every single English classroom. Let me make that clear. I have been into every single English classroom. They're pretty much all the same size except for like 3. Because like there's one English classroom, we call it the dungeon, so it's like a little ramp that kind of goes a little deeper, but it's not like a basement or anything. There's one classroom down there. I don't think I would be in there because I don't think Mrs. Reed is going to leave anytime soon. She'll probably be there until she dies, let's be completely honest. Sheehan's not leaving. Davis is probably not leaving. So those 2 are like the rooms. Those 3 are the rooms that are like weird. And then Mr. Tutsy, who is both an English 9 teacher and the theater teacher, he has a room with like a little stage on it. I would not be getting that room. I'm not going to be a theater classroom or teacher. And then 5. There are 5 classrooms that are different because Mr. Wynn, who is an English 9 teacher as well as the journalism and newspaper teacher, is on the first floor with like a big room, and then there's a little room in the middle called our pubs room where we all sit on little couches. So all the English classrooms are upstairs. So obviously I need to be thinking of, okay, do I get like big pieces of furniture? Do I do this? Do I do that? We have an elevator, so I could. Why are you... Hold on, my computer's doing something. No, leave me alone. Anyways, okay. So, I wish I could share my screen. It's fine. I am a Pinterest user. I do not just scroll Pinterest. I use it. I use it to my advantage. I use it to create these little false realities in my head, and that's okay, because I'm delusional. Anyways, it's fine. 8 minutes in, I still haven't even gotten to the damn point yet, okay? But yes, I know the layouts. I know how many desks are given to a classroom. In Perry Meridian, it's 30 desks per classroom. If you need more, you have to ask. Every single teacher desk is an L shape. So I know what the desk looks like. I know that outline. And then they give you a big storage closet. So using these closets over here, it's about the same size as like the closets in my room right now. And then they also give you a bookshelf, which is about, let's use my shoe and broom corner over here. So you see how the corner is like that? So it probably goes up to like the handle, like the handle on, hold on, yep, right here, from the ground up. And it has like 3 shelving like things on it. So it can hold 3 rows. So obviously you got, and then sometimes you have leftover materials. And as well as the school gives you a certain amount of money to go get supplies, like not decorations because that's on you, but they give you a certain amount of money to go get your own supplies and more supplies for your classroom. So yeah, I also keep in touch with like at least 5 of my teachers from high school, so I know more about Perry classrooms than I do probably at like Carmel or like Warren or whatever, but that's besides the point. Okay. I got this. I'm putting this in the fridge. It's a bad bad temperature right now. So first off, I want to explain in more depth. I know what Perry classroom is like. A Perry classroom is like. I will not be putting my overhead lights on at all. The fluorescence, as a student, burned my retinas. I was smart halfway through the year of high school. Halfway through the year of my senior year, I was smart and bought a pair of blue light glasses. So they helped not burn my retinas. And I got like a pair of 10. So there's 10 pairs of glasses like scattered around, like 5 probably here, 5 at home. I'm pretty sure I lost 2 pairs in high school, so we're fine. But it's no overhead lighting because that hurt my eyes. And it's like a sensory thing for me. If it's too bright in a room, it hurts my head. I can't focus. So I was thinking, like, if I can't handle it, what makes me think my students can handle it? Because students are looking at screens all day. They're looking at like their computers, like your smart board. And then of course, some teachers have the overhead lights on as well as like maybe other lights. Like you don't need that much light in a room. So I would like to hold my phone and kind of turn my computer a little. Okay, actually, hold on. I might be able. Sorry, this is a whole different side you're seeing. So, okay. This is my Pinterest board. I have some like sections. So, there's random decor, desk decor, reading corner. So I will explain that. And then my bookshelf decor. So, there's a lot of like, okay, I think I can see the reflection. Okay. So, like, as you can see, there's, like, lava lamps, and there's, like, plug-in lights, and, like, table lights, as well as, like, LED lights that are all over the place, more lava lamps. So, over here is the random decor that I didn't actually know where to put yet. So, like, obviously, there's more lights. Let's just focus on the lights for right now. Don't look at anything else. So, like, lights, lights, lights. And if I did turn the overheads on for like maybe test or something, I would put something like that over. So like the things that go over the lights to make it less fluorescent-y. Where's the arrow? We'll go back. Over here is desk decor. So these are some things I would want on my desk. It's not a lot. I still have to add some things. But like, what is this? Are these lights? Those are lights. So I just want like cute little fairy lights all over the room. I know it's a lot of batteries, okay? I know it's a lot of batteries, but it's fine. Batteries are really not that cheap, like expensive, okay? So like, yeah. Just like random cute little lights. Like there's a lot of gummy bear lights as you can see. So like there's one gummy bear light. There's, what is that? That's a poster. This is not a light, that's a poster. And gummy bear chair. I'm tempted. Okay. So like bee lights and then like flower lights. So I really want it to be like bright, but like not overhead. So I think with that amount of lighting in the room, it can really like reduce the strain on the eyes. So, and then it'll also be like fun colors because some of those lights are like red or purple or like, because I don't want to do like the LED strip because I think that overpowers so much. But if you do like lamps that are all like white or yellowish tints, you're good. But if you do like, I can't do the blue tinted. Like this light is honestly fine because it's like a yellowy hue, but the fluorescents at Perry Meridian are like, they have like the blue tint. You know how like blue headlights are disgusting and vile and they are like, I don't know, they're just horrible on like cars. I think of that. I think those, and then like the blue tinted fluorescent lights in schools are on the same level. So, anyways, that's the lighting situation. That's why I would have like lamps and stuff. Like, obviously, there's not a lot of plugins in a classroom, but there are. Hold on. There are cool plug-in things that you can buy. Oh my gosh. So that's just one. I only have one on my thing, but obviously you can get cool ones. There's like pink ones you can get on Amazon, which I'll probably screenshot and put on my collage. But that's besides the point. And also, you might have also noticed, I just said also in this, I just said also, that's 4 times. I need a better vocabulary. But you have noticed there are a lot of clocks, probably, if you have been paying attention. So, like, let's count. There's 1 clock. Let me turn this around. I can't actually see. Okay, you know what? I'm actually going to save some of this so you can't see it all. You've probably seen a lot of it already. But, okay. So that is 1 clock. And I'll explain why. Obviously, I'm not going to have this many clocks, but it's fine. So 2, 3. There's 3. Bear with me. 3. Okay. I don't think there's anyone in this section. I think these are all books and bookshelf decor. Sorry, my computer is taking forever to load. Usually it doesn't take this long. Oh, no, I was wrong. 4. So there's 4. And then I'm going to go over here and see there's none over there. So I have 4 clocks so far. Yeah. So I have around 5. Sorry, there's 5. I found the 5th one. So I have about 5 clocks, like theme kind of clocks. Like they're all flower. They're all shaped in a flower. And I'm going to go into a story. So the reason I want there to be a lot of clocks, and like I said, I know that's a lot of batteries. I know, but batteries are not that expensive. Sorry, I got out of hand there. So my senior year, and I know it wasn't that long ago, but it kind of was. It was my first semester, because I changed teachers, math teachers. So my first semester, senior year, pre-calc teacher. The creepy one that I mentioned first day of our class of English 150. He was one of those, the bell doesn't dismiss you, I do kind of teachers. So first of all, he made everyone put their phone into a phone pocket. And it was required if you didn't put your phone into that pocket, he called you out. Like, if he noticed, if you started with the bell ringer and like got into his lesson, he would look back and be like, actually, where's your phone? Like, go put it up. Like, he would stop the lesson to call out a student saying, hey, go put your phone up, even if that student did not have their phone out. I was a victim. I was a victim of that. I did not have my phone out. I never had my phone out in class. Any class. Only classes I would have it out, I would put it on the desk face down. Or it would be my book bag, because I'm like, it's rude. I always thought about, like, if they see my phone, they're going to think I'm going to go for my phone. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to seem rude. I just forgot one day. I wasn't feeling good. Like, I just forgot I wanted to go to that class and zone out because I hated that teacher. And he, like, called me out. He didn't even address me by my first name. He said, Gibson, where's your phone? And I said, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to put it up. And he was like, go put it up now, because this now class is waiting on you. And I was like, no, it's not. you can go about your lesson. I didn't have my phone out. So no one had their phones. We weren't allowed to have our computers up. So we couldn't see a digital time. And some people had watches, some people didn't. Sometimes he required people to put their Apple Watches on his desk until the end of class. Huh? Anyways, he did not have a singular clock, like a physical wall clock in his room. So none of the students, his reasoning, he told us, I can't remember the exact words, but his reasoning was because he didn't want us to start packing up and being ready to go. He didn't want us looking at the time, trying to make it go faster or something, because he was like, you're supposed to be learning pre-calc. You're not supposed to be learning on, like, bad timing things. And some people were stressed out because, like, this was in, like, one corner of the upstairs level, and then other people, like, for instance, you only have a 4-minute passing period. So, like, it's not a huge school, but with a lot of kids in the hallway that don't know how to walk on the right side of the hallway, it sometimes takes that whole entire 4 minutes to get from one corner on upstairs to the lowest corner in, like, the dungeon area. So that was really stressful. I mean, that was extremely stressful. And some people need to look at the time. Like, I'm a person who, like, I have to know what time it is. Like, I always look at the time. And it's not because I want to be rude. I don't want to leave. It's just, I don't want to be late. And it was weird. And I don't want my students in the future to be stressed out about knowing what the time is, you know? Like, I think time is such an important factor of being a student, because you have to make sure you're on time or you're going to get marked as tardy. And even if you're 30 seconds late, you're going to be marked absent with some teachers. I would never do that. No, I would always give the people like a 2-minute grace period. Like, you were in the bathroom, I would rather a student use the bathroom and be like 2-3 minutes late to class if it means they don't have to use it during class. That means they're getting more out of their education. And, like, I know, if they're caught in the hallway, like, by another teacher, they're going to get in trouble. Not if they're coming to my class. Like, I don't know if we had digital passes. We had digital passes for a while, like, after COVID. And then we went to, like, those weird passes, like, oh, here's a hair clip, this is your hall pass. Or, like, well, here's, like, this globe, you take it to the bathroom. Like, that was weird. And people have now I think Perry has officially resorted back to the paper passes, like, teachers have to sign it. And they put the date, and, like, obviously, they're different colors, so you can tell if someone uses a white out to change the date, or, like, change a signature, change the location. It's very easy to tell. We also have cameras. People took the cameras. But that would be something I would figure out when I got there. Like, how I would deal with if one of my students was in the bathroom and is coming to class and they get, like, in trouble, or, like, oh, I'm going to walk you to your class. And I'd explain to them, hey, they're my student. I told them at the, like, beginning of the year that if they need to use the bathroom, or if they need to go to the nurse, or if they need water or a snack. I mean, I want to have snacks in my classroom because kids get hungry. But if they're, like, obviously if they're 10 to 15 minutes late, that's a problem. But if they're 2 to 3 minutes late, what are we doing in the first 2 to 3 minutes? We probably doing a bell ringer, or, like, journal time, or just debrief, especially if it's a Monday. Like, we're probably going to debrief over the weekend. Like, what'd you do over the weekend? Like, how was your weekend? You know, how, like, what was an activity? Like, do some small group things. Like, talk about your weekend. Get to know one another. Or, like, you know, let's all take a breather. Let's all regroup. Like, it's been a weekend. Or whatever. Yeah. So, 2 to 3 minute grace period. 5 minutes max. Because some people, they got poop. They got poop. Hey, hey, hey. As someone who has lactose intolerant and has IBS, people gotta poop. And the best time to go, in my experience, primary and high school, is at the beginning of every single class. Because people have an irrational fear of being late and getting in trouble and getting a tardy. Because you have, at Perry, if you have a certain amount of tardinesses, that wasn't a word. If you have a certain amount of tardies, there we go, you get in trouble, you go to in-school suspension, you get specific privileges revoked. So no, I would never count a student tardy if, like, especially if I am teaching juniors or seniors. They should be responsible enough to tell the truth. If you are in the bathroom, tell me you were in the bathroom. Don't say, oh, I was running late, or oh, I got sidetracked, or oh, blah, 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 blah. My locker got stuck, whatever. Like, sure, no one uses lockers anymore. Excuse me. If you're in the bathroom, tell me you were in the bathroom. If you were in the nurse should write you a pass. If you were crying, if you needed a minute, if you needed to be in the bathroom or in an empty classroom, or you were talking to another teacher, usually if you're talking to another, the teachers will write a note. But if you needed a minute, that is okay. Because juniors and seniors, they understand that hopefully they would understand. Emotions are okay. And if I want them to see me as a person, I want to be able for them to know that I see them as a person. So, yeah. Anyways, clocks. Yes, I want them to be able to know, hey, you have 2 minutes left. Do with that as you please. If we go over, I never want to go over, like, on time. Like, I want there to be at least 2 minutes at the end of the class for people to get ready. Like, I don't want them lining up my door, but, like, hey, take a second, like, go over, like, go through your head what you just learned, put your stuff away, clean up your area, and then leave. Hey, bye, have a good day. So yes, clocks everywhere. And as you could see, like, from what you probably could see, a lot of these are funky little pieces. So I'm looking at these and I'm like, oh, these all look, they could probably all be expensive. Not if I DIY them. Obviously, there are some pieces that I'm going to have to buy. Not if I DIY them. So there's like certain pillows. My great-grandmother can crochet. Yeah. Like, some of these I can DIY, some of them I would probably have to buy. But all of these are probably either Amazon finds or Etsy finds, or so they probably, like, there's probably a few pieces in here that are over $200. Whoa, that's crazy, right? Not really. Like, I'm trying to find, like, one of these. Let me go to, where's that chair? Where's that chair at? In my reading corner section. Okay. So I have a few chairs saved. Because I'm like, which chair would I want? So there's, first chair, probably the least expensive one, inflatable gummy bear, or like bear-shaped chair. That's probably like $50. It's fine, because it's inflatable. It's not made out of an actual, like, hard material. It is inflatable plastic. And then I have like a not leather. I would never. Leather is the worst. There's a yellow chair in here. There's one that has, it's like hot pink, bright orange, bright yellow, bright green, bright blue. Very colorful. Then there's also like these like balloon kind of like stools. And then there's also a few pieces like maybe extra bookshelves. Because, guys, I want books. I have a problem. I have, let me, hold on. Let me look up here. Don't look. Actually, you can keep looking. I just have to take some things down so I don't ruin my perfectly good book area. Okay, so Barnes & Nobles has these specialty books, right? So I have 2 of these types of books. For their big ones, they have like these like page finishes on the outside. I think they can go up to, like, depending on what book you get, $40. This one and then the classic horror stories one I have were $25, regular price, but Barnes & Nobles, there we go. Barnes & Noble. Is it Barnes & Noble or is it Barnes & Nobles? It's Barnes & Noble, okay. I was right. They have these sales that they do at the end of the year where it's like 50% off all hardback covers. Hello? That is a person who wants a full bookshelf dream. Okay? That is a dream. You bet your butt that I will be going back and getting more books. So, I want books like that. Like, obviously these are expensive books. Once again, that is showing, hey, I have trust that you will not break my books, that you will not steal my books. Maybe I should put like an air tag on all my books. But no, seriously, like, some people have, like, some teachers truly buy these books, put them on a bookshelf, and none of the students touch the books. Because, hey, it's okay. Some people don't like to read anymore. But the Barnes & Noble collection, like the Barnes & Noble, like, collections that they have, like their specialty books that are so pretty, they're gorgeous books. And I think it would just fit in, like, it would look so good on a bookshelf. I have, like, at least over 80 books in this list. But, and also bookends are cute. Like, there's, like, I want crocheted animals, like lining the bookshelf, other lighting and clocks. Another thing that I would want multiple of, hand sanitizer, bottles, and tissues. Not to break you down, Dr. Jeff, but a lot of teachers forget that people have runny noses, and paper towels, and like hand towel, like the brown ones. That is not good for your nose. So I would want fun little tissue boxes. Okay. Fun little tissue boxes. We're going on 33 minutes right now. If you're still tuned in, I want to give you money. I want to give you a reward. But I have 26 bucks right now. Okay. I don't care. You're probably going to look at my collage in the future, because this is a present day. This is the November 14th, 2023, 1:16 p.m. I'm turning my computer off because I'm done. Almost done. This is very informal. This is not going off the sheet at all, but it's explaining things. You're probably going to be wondering, Marissa, why in the hell does your future classroom kind of resemble an elementary classroom? And this is what I just told my RA. I was explaining it. A lot, personally, from what I know, a lot of upperclassmen don't really remember much about their child. I don't really remember much about my childhood. So a lot of upperclassmen don't remember much of their childhood, or they had a bad childhood. The whole purpose of, I think being a teacher is to prepare students for the rest of their lives. Like, sure, geometry doesn't matter in the end, but you're preparing them for, like, hard, like, topics and harder things that they're gonna have to go through in college. And, you know, if they do business stuff or, like, chemical stuff, they have to know these things. But a boring, like, badly lit classroom with no decorations, no personality, no variety isn't going to make a student like being in there. If personally, I want to make this a fun classroom. Like, I kind of want to be known as the cool teacher, whatever. But I want this to be as safe as a space for me and for the students. If I don't decorate it the way I want to decorate it, I'm not going to feel good in my own classroom. And if I don't feel good in my classroom, that's going to project something off onto the children. And I know it probably looks like a rainbow and candy threw up from what I will probably put together. It's going to make it be like too feminine because I'm going to have male students. They will get over it. They will probably think it's cool. They're probably going to think, oh, this lady has gummy bear chairs. This lady has fun things. This lady is, like, cool. This lady is being unique. Like, this is a different classroom, but it is a fun, unique, safe space. I want there to be, like, different types of seating. I want there to be a corner where a student could grab a blanket and grab a pillow, go sit on a chair and read or do their homework or whatever. Like, there will be a rug. There will be multiple rugs. Go sit on the floor. Go, you know, I want there to also be in, like, that little reading corner that I want to be like a basket or like a box of, like, cushions for their seats or, like, fidgety, like, foot things. Like, you know how they put at the bottom of the chair, like, to fidget your foot, or, like, I want there to be some, like, fidget things because when people get anxious, like, it's normal. Like, and there are so many people that have ADHD that are undiagnosed or they are diagnosed, and some teachers don't accommodate to that. Like, it's kind of sad how much I think some teachers expect their students to be perfect. I don't. I want, if a student needs to cry, a student needs to cry. Okay? If a student is not feeling well and cannot sit on a hard seat, there is a chair. There is a armchair. There is a floor. There is a blanket. Because Perry has cold rooms. Like, they're so cold. It's the opposite. It's the opposite of what Robert Bell Building is like during winter or, like, colder seasons. They keep it cold no matter what. They don't ever change the AC. 4 years, I know. But I don't know. It's a sad, like, I know I'm going to spend a lot of money. I already know that I will be spending a lot of money on decorations and more furniture for my classroom, but I want to make it a good classroom. I want to make it my classroom. So, that's it. That's my thing.